If the system isn't built for students, then we'll build one that is. After seeing the scale of the issue, one thing became clear, and it was that the system isn't necessarily broken, it's just not built for us. Students are looking for work, and small businesses are looking to grow, but there's nothing connecting the two. And that's where Netwerq sparked. Netwerq isn't just another job platform, job board, or anything of such. It's a space for students that gives them access to opportunity and the tools and resources to make the best out of those opportunities and take charge of them. It's where young people can gain experience, build confidence, and connect with businesses that believe in potential and not just experience. Netwerq is simple. It does one thing. It connects students with opportunity. And how do we do this? By giving them a platform with tools and resources that allow them to take full advantage of the opportunity presented to them. Without spoiling too much, students will have access to their own personal career agent, which not only sets milestones, but helps guide them and foster their career growth throughout university and afterwards. On the flip side, businesses have access to a large network of vetted students, which helps simplify the recruitment process, in turn helping out both the business and the students. Now let's switch lanes and let me explain to you guys a bit about where we are in the development process. Netwerq started out as an idea in the beginning of 2024. Come December 2024, we had put together a foolproof business plan, and come January 2025, we were pitching to launch labs in Stellenbosch. Things didn't exactly go to plan, and we got turned down because we hadn't exactly done all our homework. But come June, July, we did a massive case study, which we had mentioned in the previous video, and continued our research throughout August. October came around and we needed to put pen to paper. So we started out with the MVP mapping. Essentially in the beginning, just mapping out our ideas and thoughts about how the platform is going to work, all the functionality, moving on to the feature mapping for the full platform, but also the MVP, and then moving on to user stories and user task flows, which we're currently busy with. The next stages are finishing up the user task flows and then moving on to the prototyping. The goal is to finish off with the MVP mapping by the end of December so that we can move into January with all the framework done and we can get quotes for development costs and then start pitching to investors. So lots and lots of progress, but also lots to get done. Very exciting times. We're moving into a completely new phase of the business, so I'm really excited. However, patience is key. That's one of the things that I've learned by running my own businesses and working in other businesses. And as my mentor said, especially when building a software business, that a strong foundation is crucial. So we really don't want to skip out on any of these steps. We want to make sure that the foundation is strong, and then we can move on to the next phases of building this business. So I'm really excited to be sharing this whole process with you guys, and I'm even more excited to be able to share the next steps with you guys. So yeah, stay tuned for that, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.